for the month of February 2025. Hello, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to grow my viewership on here and get me on those algorithms. And you guys have been so helpful with last week's video, the weekly horoscope. So please help again and continue to support my channel if you love what I do. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. All this is super free. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love. The love relationship. Okay, we got a love relationship going on. So I really appreciate our love relationship, our connection. Okay, so continue. Last week's video was 536 views. So it was so awesome of you guys to support me like that. So continue supporting me by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Right now I have 3,427 subscribers. So if y'all could show some love and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. So on the 4th, my fabulous Sag, at 2:57 a.m., Venus enters Aries, where it's going to be a detriment here. Those of you in your teens and your 20s in the 5th house energy, I would be careful here because you can be more invested in taking care of your younger siblings here. So you can be taking on the responsibility of mother at this time while mother goes to work and then or dates or whatever and leaves you to be at home with her kids. Okay. For others of you in your teens or 20s, you can find yourself loving to be in service and doing a lot of volunteer work at this time or charitable things at this time with this energy. Or you could be more invested in school programs like selling tickets and stuff like that for your school and more involved in school. Your love life has you have a sunny disposition and you're popular and well liked. You're very attracted to the opposite sex and have romantic opportunities here. You usually take advantage of them during this time period with this energy. There could be some love affairs that can be happy and successful. Social or romantic outings often involve theater or musical performances. You appreciate the creative and artistic talents of actors and musicians. You enjoy games and social activities. Your love life is both exciting and unpredictable now. It's very hard to know exactly where your relationships stand, and it may be an on-again, off-again kind of relationship that you could be going through. Avoid careless spending. You're not likely to get your money's worth through a situation. On the 4th at 4:40 a.m., Jupiter goes into your 7th, is direct in your 7th house of relationships, lucky in love. Jupiter is also a detriment in the sign of Gemini. So, but it's exalted in the 7th house of Libra. So this could be a time where you're lucky in love with this energy and you can find yourself reconnecting with people from your past or people with last year North Node, South Node in Aries and Libra that you had a falling out with are coming back into your life at this time with this energy. And it's kind of like, who the hell are you? You know, it's like, damn. So you can find yourself reconnecting with people that you haven't spoken to since last year. Okay. Mercury is going in retrograde on March 14th. So that's also why you're reconnecting with these people. Also with this energy, you have a great time to mingle if you're single. For others of you, you can be more about your freedom. You can be bored in relationships. Learn to find freedom in your relationships at this time because you could start fighting with your partner to keep things interesting. You're not really communicating your feelings and what you need from your partner because you're kind of like walking on eggshells with your relationship for some of you here as well. Or you don't like to be vulnerable, you know, in that sense of being romantic because you're not the romantic type, you know, so it could be very difficult for you to communicate your needs and wants from this person and what you need from them. So, you know, try to work on communicating more and being more vocal about what it is that you want. You need to learn to stay and be about the bigger picture, especially male Sagittarius, because you can be dealing with an on-again, off-again relationship. But remember, when we're dealing with 8th house energy, which we still are till March, remember how it felt when that person wasn't in your life and you were going through your depression and drinking and all that stuff. So you need to make up your mind on what you want from this person or just keep it pushing, okay? You may have to deal with relatives or in-laws who overstep their boundaries with you, or vice versa. You may have to travel for the sake of business. Your environment may seem more about growth at this time. So there's career growth at this time, financial growth happening for you. On the 12th at 8:53 a.m., the full moon in Leo, your attention to the logical world of reason has been the focus for in the last 2 weeks. Now you feel a crisis of lack. Your personal beliefs may be tested at this time. This is in your ninth house. Your impulses and faith matter, and all of the attention you've been giving to ordinary affairs has you wondering when you're going to have some fun. You want to take a leap of faith. Your adventurous side pushes up now and demanding attention. The boundaries of your interpersonal relationships are brought to the spotlight. An imbalance of give and take is shown here with this when it comes to your relationship. So you may feel like, like you're the pack mule of the family, and you may feel like you're not being appreciated for what you do or what you bring to the table. You could feel like, oh, well, my baby mama only wants me for my money, for example, and the only time she wants something from me or the kids want something from me is when I can do for them, and it's like, and then as a female, it's like I do everything, and then, I don't get no love and I feel like a freaking animal. So it's kind of like that kind of situation is coming up at this time and being highlighted and brought to your attention during this time period, okay? Your partner may be smothering you or vice versa. Allow enough freedom to act as an individual in some things. Don't take rejection personally. Your dreams and imagination run really wild, so don't pay attention to them at this time. It could be like dealing with like what you're going through at this time is what your dream life is showing you, okay? You have more now. And for some of you, you could be traveling to an exotic place. For others of you, you could be obsessed with like the Travel Channel or the different countries on YouTube. Your philosophical and your religious views are likely to change unexpectedly. On the 14th at 7:06 a.m., Mercury enters Pisces here, where it's a detriment, Mercury in Pisces, and this is in your fourth house. Mercury in Pisces is detriment because it's like Mercury in retrograde. So this is a time of thoughts of moving with Mercury in Pisces for some of you here as well. This is not going to be the easiest energy time for you. The focus is probably going to be more towards your electronic devices, like your garage door not working at this time, or you could be like trying to be tech support in your house at this time with this energy, because things with like the internet, your computer not working with this energy. So you could find yourself with a lot more technical issues going on at the home or even at work or home business at this time with this energy here. So it could be a difficult time uploading things or issues with Wi-Fi with this energy. You could find yourself with a lot of technical issues, okay? For some of you here, this could be a move happening here, or this could be traveling coming up during this time period as well. Then on the 18th at 5:06 a.m., the sun enters your fourth house now, and you do have a stellium in your fourth house, and the sun takes on the overtones of the sign of Cancer. Okay, so here the focus is more towards property matters, more towards housing, family, fixing your loans, going to HUD for some of you, dealing with property matters, or more the focus could be on an emotional level, and you can be more quiet and in your feelings at this time and staying more to the home with this energy and not necessarily going out anywhere at this time, okay? And you needing to take a break from all that emotional stuff. For some of you, there's definitely going to be a disconnect with live-in relationships. So live-in relationships can suffer, and it's not because it's because you need your space at this time, basically. But instead of saying I need my space, or I need to like sit there and just like because I've been with you and doing, it's like you just need time for yourself, and so your partner may not see it like that. They may see it like, oh, you're cheating on me, or, oh, you're, doing this, that, you're just needing your break and your space, and your partner needs to know that to not let you stay in your space for a very long time or else it's going to become like a normal thing for you two, where the Sagittarius might not talk to you for months on end with this energy, or until all the planets in Pisces are gone, so just be careful with that disconnect during this time period with this energy here. Okay. For some of you, you're not going to want to be outside the home. For some of you, you're just going to want to be by yourself at this time. Okay. You're going to be more invested in your gaming life at this time for my males. And then for my females, you're going to be playing, you're going to be wanting to like declutter your home at this time with this energy here, and focus on your home and family at this time. All right. Then on the 23rd at 9 p.m., Mars goes direct in the sign of Cancer in your 8th house. Now we're still dealing with Hades and Coronis in retrograde. This is not a good time to go looking for a job or up and quitting your job at this time, because you will not find a job at this time. Okay. Mars is just going direct. So Mars in Cancer is a fall. Still thoughts of the ex coming up with this energy, still thoughts of the past happening, still going through it emotionally. A great time to stay out of your head, delve into mind-body consciousness. You do have a stellium here in your 8th house with Selena at play. So for some of you, you can be focused on family outside the home and taking on family responsibilities, or spending more time with family during this time period. Oh yeah, well, I'm planning on finishing up tonight, Tim. Thanks for asking. So yeah, Scorpio is definitely up right now, and I'm on Sagittarius right now. So I only got 3. They're gonna be the last one. So I'm gonna get them done. Don't worry, it'll all be up tonight. So, anyways, so for some of you here, I feel like, the focus could be on taking care of your responsibilities. The focus is going to be on love relationships at this time. You need to learn to speak up and create your boundaries with other people in your life, because people in your life are going to take advantage of you at this time. Oh, you have a good night, Tim. So just be careful with that at this time with this energy here. For some of you, you can be relying more on other people in your life at this time. You do benefit through your partner. Your partner could be making more money at this time financially, and could be financially good at this time with this energy here. Or this could be like baby mama or baby daddy drama, but they could be making more money at this time with this energy here as well too. So, it doesn't mean that you're going to financially use them. It just means that because you're connected to them, that, they're going to be making more money too. Then on the 27th at 7:45 p.m., new moon in Pisces, you have a stellium in your 4th house. For some of you, this could be a move. This could be traveling coming up, decluttering your home, you starting your spring cleaning early with this energy here. Okay, I feel like at this time, you're more about sitting on your hands. For my male Sagittarius, you're more about sitting in front of the TV and with your beer, or being more about your gaming life, or stalking people on the internet at this time, or very much about the internet during this time period as well with this energy here. So not much going on here. Things can start slowing down for you, either with career, can become very routine and very boring, or even with business can become very slow during this time period with this energy. So it's a very quiet energy time here, so you may appreciate it. Others of you, not so much. I feel like, you're in hermit mode, so you're not about your social life. I feel when people do drag you out of the house, you can be socially awkward at this time with this energy here, so be careful with that. Alrighty. For some of you, the focus can be on father, and father may be receiving more attention than usual. I feel for others of you, you can be hosting parties at your home with this energy. For others of you, you can be having an open house being held at this time. You may find that there is no privacy in your house, because family could be coming and going in and out of your house during this time period. Okay. The Queen of Cups, time to go with the flow. A great time to delve into spirituality for you guys with this energy, with all that water. The Nine of Swords. For some of you, I feel like you can be going into depression during this time period. So again, watch your emotional self with this energy. This may not be the easiest time for you emotionally here. The Nine of Wands, you're scared to close certain chapters of your life. You're scared to move on from certain situations in your life at this time with this energy here. So I feel like this is not going to be an easy energy. Plus, on top of that, you're not going to really do anything with this energy this month. You're kind of sitting on your hands at this time in regards to what to do. So this is going to be more of a great time to delve into prayer consciousness, a great time to get the hell out of your head and give the brain something to do, because you're really going to be like It's just going to be like routine this month of working home, and you all up in your feelings at this time. Okay. The Eight of Cups, you're over certain situations in your life. You could be over your relationship at this time with this energy here and wanting to move forward. Some of you, you could be wanting to move forward into a new relationship at this time, but you got to, finish with this other relationship during this time period with this energy. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you have a really hard time sharing your feelings. So you could feel like this could be a missed opportunity with love coming in for you with this energy, because you have a hard time opening up to others and being vulnerable with others. So this is something that you need to work on with this energy here. The Page of Cups, I do feel like eventually you will make it a point to reach out to somebody that you think you may feel like is a missed opportunity, or this could be a no contact person, and you may feel the need to reach out to this person and kind of explain yourself and kind of have a do-over with this person here with this energy. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected at this time. This could be a positive time for transformation. You can be relying more on your intuition and kind of following your heart at this time with this energy here as well. The Five of Swords, you can be going through it with other people in your life at this time with this energy here as well. You're more empathetic at this time with this energy. Okay, I feel like something has to give in some situations in your life at this time with this energy, but I feel like you may be scared to take certain risk in your life during this time period. The Sun card talks of new beginnings coming up for you. Recognition and success could be happening for you as well. For some of you here, I feel like, this could be if you were getting bullied at work or not getting along with certain people at work. The right people could be noticing that at this time with this energy, and they may start to give this other person a hard time or a little taste of their own medicine at this time, or they may have a conversation with them with this energy. And this is something that they see. This is not something that you bring up to HR at this time with this energy here. Okay, so I feel like that could be coming up at this time. I feel like for some of you here, this is a time where you may be getting signs from the universe to move on from a difficult situation in your life. And it may not be easy to walk away from a situation in your life because it's very hurtful, or maybe you're in a long-term relationship and now it's coming to an end with this energy. So you can be feeling defensive about leaving an unpleasant situation behind. So take time out alone or be with friends where no one will try to talk you into staying where things are bad. Okay, so be around people that will help you move forward, okay, instead of talking you into staying. I'm hearing something about the plain truth. I don't know. Here we go. The Page of Wands. I feel with this energy here that you could be throwing your money back into your business at this time. For some of you here, you're very creative at this time with this energy, and your creativity stands out a lot during this time. This is a time of new beginnings coming in. You can be more in tune to your inner child at this time with this energy. You can be very creative. Some of you could be reaching a success or a point, like a very successful time with your career with this energy here. I feel like for some of you here, this is a time of releasing excess baggage that you carried from the past or from past relationships. It's a beautiful time for clearing your mind. The Knight of Swords, don't believe everything that people tell you at this time with this energy. Somebody could be lying to you at this time with this energy here. And I feel like, you're going to find out about it as well. Somebody can be very manipulative with you with this energy. I do see for some of you, not all of you, new love. The Moon card, I feel like, this is a time where you're going to see what you want to see. Careful with romanticizing relationships or dealing with sob stories at this time with this energy here as well. The Two of Wands, I feel with this energy here that you can be on a little bit of a wait and see mode with this energy. This is a time of reinventing the self with this energy here as well. For others of you, this is you like at a crossroads in your life and deciding like what is best for you. Okay, with this energy, but be careful who you're talking to as well, because some people could be talking you out of things that you're supposed to be doing at this time with this energy. So I would be careful like who you're getting your advice from with this energy, because if you have to go, then go. If you feel like you really can't stay in a situation, then you need to leave. Okay, like for example, my marriage, I felt like my ex-husband kept reminding me a lot of my mother, and I was so right. And I left. I'm not going to stay in a situation where you're reminding me of my mother, and you're doing all these things and acting like my mother, forget that, so it's like that kind of thing. If you got to go, you got to go. The death card does bring about transformation at this time with this energy here as well. The Ace of Swords, this is common sense. Your perspective and outlook on life can be changing during this time period as well with this energy. This could also be dealing with like convincing others or talking yourself into a better future as well with this energy. So you're trying to move on from a situation here and giving yourself the pros and cons kind of game about why you should be leaving a situation in your life. I do feel like there is like people in your life that are trying to cheer you up at this time, or you could be trying to cheer yourself up at this time with this energy here. The Seven of Coins, you can be at a crossroads at this time in regards to relationships for some of you here. But I feel like for some of you, you could be waiting for the other person to make a decision about this crossroads. You're not trying to make it because it could be too much for you emotionally here as well. The Queen of Swords, I feel like for some of you here that this is a time to go into your purpose-driven journey. But for right now and for probably the month of February, you're going to be sitting on your hands about it and kind of contemplating about it. I would pray about it. Okay. But at the same time, I feel like you're not going to do anything about it with this energy. For right now, I feel like there is a chance of losing what you have, but at the same time, you may lose some things, but you're going to gain a lot more in the future, and you're going to feel more connected to your purpose-driven journey here as well. There could also be a reconciliation in regards to love with this energy. You do have influence over other people at this time as well. The Four of Swords, a time of contemplation and meditation. I see confrontation happening, so you and this other person can still be fighting either for this relationship or trying to figure out what is going on. This person could be just using you for financial security, and for stability, and that's what you represent. Alrighty. The Empress card, I feel a lot of women here. I do feel like this is a time for you climbing the corporate ladder here. I feel like some of you could be dealing with somebody that's a single parent with this energy as well. I feel that for some of you here, you need to be careful with your spending this month with this energy. Alrighty. Hey, Miss Ruby. Yeah, it is Miss Ruby. Hey. So you could be doing that during this time period as well. But a lot of feminine energy here, a lot of women in your cards. But it could also be the same woman, or you could be thinking about somebody at this time with this energy here. Alrighty. So I feel like that could be going on. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick, delving into certainty. So eventually, probably during the Mercury retrograde, and you're going to have to learn to keep it moving during the Mercury retrograde, okay? Because the Mercury retrograde, anytime we do anything during the Mercury retrograde, we will change our mind, okay? We will change our mind again. So, but I do feel like you're going to be delving more into certainty because, and this is probably going to be more so towards the end because Neptune will be in Aries during this time, and then we'll have like a lot more planets in Aries. So you may feel at that time in March to take more initiative in your life, but it's the wrong time. So if you guys can hold on your initiative and all of a sudden this gumption that you all have, if y'all can hold it off till April, after Mercury goes direct, that would be much appreciative. Okay. The Two of Cups, I feel for some of you here, I do see new love coming up for you with this energy. Alrighty. So there is a new relationship happening here as well. For some of you, you may be scared to go into a new relationship. You're sitting on your hands at this time. This is working home, working home. You are definitely intriguing your Saturn and Capricorn at this time, or just Capricorn in your second house, I should say. And you're sitting on your hands and you're focusing on family. You're focusing on everything else around you. You're still that fat cat that ate all the lasagna, and you just don't feel the need at this time to do anything about anything but to contemplate, maybe heal through a situation with this energy here as well. Okay, so I don't really see you taking initiative at this time. I feel like it's not until March and April that you take more initiative, but I would prefer that you go take initiative in April after Mercury goes direct. The Six of Coins here, I feel like you can be very generous towards family and focusing on family and being about family during this time period with this energy here as well. The Chariot card, fate, time for destiny. Now, destiny may take place during the Mercury retrograde. So if it does, everything happens for a reason. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that, you two could be soulmates. It would be a good time to get a compatibility report to see what's going on with that, because sometimes it could be like a karmic relationship, but then it could be like a soulmate relationship that has some karma in it because you two have relationship lessons to learn. So it could be like that going on at this time with this energy here as well. I do feel like you're not going to be single for much longer here, okay? The Knight of Cups talks of smooth changes happening for you during this time period as well. Okay, you may have options when it comes to career. Could be a confusing time with career. You may have options that you can go into at this time as well. You may even have options with love with this energy because there is somebody coming back into your life. The Three of Coins, I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level at this time. I also feel like there's a purging happening for you. So whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life at this time with this energy. The Temperance card, you can be more about your sanity and your peace at this time and your stability. Okay, you could also be using this time period to work on yourself. The Seven of Swords, I see secret lovers here with this energy, or you could be more quiet into yourself because you have a stellium in your fourth house and you can be going through it emotionally here this month. So you could be all about your emotional self at this time and not really wanting to make changes in your life because you're not wanting to make the wrong decision in your life at this time. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I am going on to Capricorn. Aries through Scorpio is up. Well, Aries through Sagittarius is up. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the 6 likes. I appreciate the love. So if you like this video and you like what I do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I am a small channel. I am hard to find. So thank you for everybody finding me, watching me, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to grow this so everybody can find me, so I can be in service to everybody and pass messages around. And this weekend I will be doing the weekly horoscopes on Sunday, so be sure to check that out too. Kisses.